up and we're live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The last time we were here, we had some issues with the quality of the connection, so any feedback on that would be greatly appreciated. But we'll, for the time being, we'll power on and we'll see how we get on. We have a walking group or some kind of group up ahead of us. Maybe walking group is tarring them with a brush they don't want to be tarred with. Maybe they're not a walking group at all. Maybe they hate walking groups. But there's a group of people up ahead. We'll navigate past them and we'll see how we get on. They're looking very intently at something. All of them are focused over to the right there. Anyhow, hi Frank, hi Naveen. How are we? Thank you for a daily dose of positivity, guys. How are we doing? Hope we're all well. Right, let's do a quick intro now that we're all together. Just about. We've got Alfie behind us here, bringing up the back. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're watching Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. Look at the beautiful colours in the sun. They're great. I wonder if I've put a filter on by mistake. I'm Stephen Crighton and you join us on Tuesday morning if you're just tuning in. Thank you. I'm sure you already know it's Tuesday. And but if you're watching this back as part of a video, this is Tuesday's morning walk. And we've got 7 little rascals out in the sun today. Barney pretending he's too hot. Yes, I know. You're just after some cuddles, buddy. And you know, you're jealous. You're just jealous. I know. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Otis is our official spokesperson from the community to go and be the welcoming party. Good morning.
Morning.
How are we? Good. What's happening today?
We're just in our walk, actually. We're doing a bird watching.
Oh, nice. Lovely. Have you spotted anything that, of interest? Mac, keep coming. Keep coming. You guys are tired already. You're tired already. Yeah, it's a busy little thoroughfare today. Chip, Chip. No, Chip. Good puppy. Morning. How you doing? Listen, guys, come on. Good puppers. Good puppers. Yeah, we're busy today. It's a very busy place. This is the start of things to come. We've got spring and summer basically on our doorstep, and this is the type of interactions that we're going to have on a daily basis going forward. It's always very interesting to see how the public react to the dogs and how the dogs react to the public. Excuse me, rollers. Thank you. Alfie, come on, up here. Up you go. Go on, Otis. Come on, you can do this. I know they've chopped away all your little getting up points, haven't they? They've chopped it all down. If you guys are familiar with the stream and you've watched me before last week, prior to cutting those little logs, there was like a bit that went over the top and I walked right into it and banged my head. I mean, I properly thumped it on the live stream. So I'm glad they've taken some action. No, I'm not actually. But I suspect other people have done the same thing and that's why they've done it. But we've been using this place for well over a year now and never have I done that. And it's not changed, so I don't know what's happened there. Anyway, it coincides nicely with me thumping my head on camera and then them cutting down a few of the branches that overhang the path. So there we go. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Dogs are in good form. We've got a beautiful day. We're absolutely loving the quality of the weather. My watch is telling me it's 12 degrees, but honestly, as far as any Scotsman's concerned, or Scottish person, I mean by Scotsman. This way, you could definitely be in shorts and t-shirt. It's glorious. It is glorious. We're going this way, come on. What's the delay? Alfie, keep coming. Alfie boy just holding us back a little bit. Not sure what he's... must have used the whistle at some point on our walk already. When I start to use the whistle, he starts to think every junction is a game for him to wait behind and then come when he's asked. So I can't remember using it, but maybe I used it before we went on the stream. Anyway, you can tell probably from their body languages here, especially if you're familiar with the channel, that the pace is a little bit slower. Even although 12 degrees to some of you may not be that hot, remember the dogs don't sweat, so every bit of sun that radiates on top of their body, they absorb it. They absorb that heat, that radiation, and they expel that heat by panting. That's the way that, you know, effectively that they sweat. So they'll be panting already. There'll be a few of them that are panting without actually having done too much hard work. If we have a look at Alfie here, or Juno, we can hear her just like having a little pant there. Chip up ahead's the same. Ruby's got her mouth closed. She's not too bad. She seems to be coping no problem. But there's a few of them that are just panting a little bit, and that's helping them to expel the heat that they're building up in their body. But unlike us, with our sweat glands, so we excrete a little bit of water onto our skin, and then the nice wind wicks it all away and it pulls away all the heat. So they can't do that. So you probably see the dogs rolling quite a bit, significantly more, and that'll be a way for them to transfer some heat out of their body onto the ground. And if we're still alive when we go into the woods, you maybe see them trying to find some water. Although it's been dry now for a few days, so the sources of water will have surely dried up. Chip, this way, buddy. Good boy. Mac, I need to ask you specifically as well. Come on. Come on. Good boy. So yeah, you'll probably see them rolling around, trying to cool off. And it might not sound like a lot, but when last week it was -1 on our walk, and now it's like in the double digits, it's a big hike in a very short amount of time. They've had no time to acclimatise to the warmer weather. And I'm hoping that over the course of the next few weeks, it's not, you know, we'll be coming out in 12 degrees and they won't be nearly as phased by it, and they'll be running around and having a lot more energy. But it'll maybe just take us a few weeks to get to that stage. And especially for breeds like Barney, who have got a shorter snout. You've just got a little nose, buddy. Yes, you know. And so he'll just struggle a little bit more to cool himself off through panting, because it's the size of the snout that kind of helps that process of cooling down. There you go. There's a little biology lesson for the dogs for you today. Maybe some physics thrown in there as well, with the cooling down and all that kind of thing. So anyway, the point being is we're a bit slower. We're taking it a bit easier. And the dogs are fine. They're in good form. But we're not going to thrash around and chase balls and things like that today, I don't think. And maybe getting the odd pet off of a walking group or two. They were walking groups. I don't know if you heard that. If anyone's been with me since the beginning, I know some people will tune in for the whole thing. We met a group at the beginning and I joked saying, oh, and maybe there's a walking group up ahead, and then I thought, oh, maybe they don't like being called a walking group. But when I asked, I said, oh, what's going on today? She said, oh, we're a walking group. We're out bird watching. So they're kind of in two camps. They don't know what they are. I suppose they can be both, right? They can be both. We're not here to judge. Well, maybe you are. Maybe that's exactly why you're here. In which case, don't let me. Do not let me stop you. I don't know how to say this name. Is it Enya? Is that, am I saying that right? You like the black dog? Now, we've got two. We've got little Chip, he's our dachshund, and we've got Mac, who is our Tibetan Terrier. They are a bit different in size. They're both amazing. You need to be more specific which one it is that you love. You can, of course, love them both. You can, of course, love them both. Hey, Chipperoo. Yeah, it's a shame. We've got fewer people on the live stream than we've been having recently. I see your comment says only 4 people on, which is a shame. I'm doing it for those 4 people though, right? It's, you know, if you're enjoying watching the dogs and joining the stream, then yeah, you should get a little private showing. But yeah, recently, a few weeks ago, I was getting kind of 2,000 people on my stream over the course of the stream, and now it's about 100. It's definitely something. I've upset someone with something I've said on the. It's changed the algorithm, or it's demoted me on the algorithm, or something like that. I'm not sure. The word terrier could be misconstrued for a different word, which we definitely won't say. And often I wonder if that's part of the reason that we don't get as much traffic. But anyway, I will do this not for the many, but for the few. There's a nice little bit of I don't know what that's. Philosophy, poetry, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, so the point is that it doesn't matter if I was only doing this to one person. The idea is that I started the channel to show my clients how the dogs get on with each other. And I used to make long format videos each day, take little bits of footage, splice it together, make a 5 or 10 minute video, commentate over the top of it. It was taking hours every single day, and then I realised, I've got the capacity just to go live. I may as well just do this. The one thing that's not as good though is if you are watching it back, the quality of the feed isn't as good second time round. As certainly as it would be if I was to film it in like 4K or film it in a higher definition, basically. So yeah, so that's the only drawback. I think that can sometimes put people off, but I've yet to figure out how to improve that. I don't know how to make it higher quality. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, so if you're watching along and you're not one of my owners, thank you. Thank you for sticking with us. I don't even think half the owners watch it anymore. I know 1 or 2 do, but it's funny. It's kind of like, yeah, we know the dogs are right, Stephen. We know they're playing. We know that they're in good hands. It's okay, you don't need to prove it. And but I just like to have that. I would rather they. Oh, sorry, Chip. There we go. Caught on camera, kicking one of the dogs. He didn't even flinch. Oh God. There you go. So yeah. Poor Chip getting under my foot. Yeah, I'd rather they had it and didn't use it than didn't have it and would like to know. There we go. There's a couple of spots here. Otis and Alfie are going to go over, I suspect, and try and find some water in the well of the tree. If you've not seen this before, this is fascinating. There you go, Alfie's Alfie's going to do it. Hey buddy, you got some of the good stuff. Oh, what's this? You're making a funny noise, buddy. You're making a funny noise. There's a queue at the watering hole. They're clever to be able to find that, sniff that out, figure out where that is. Poor Barney maybe can't reach it. Can you get it, buddy? Chip! Come on, little man. He's miles ahead. Hey, you leading the way. You're a wayfinder. I know. Look at you, bud. You're a happy puppy. You're such a happy dog. Barney, am I going to have to like lift your legs, kid? I feel like the audience might not appreciate that is for your good. Can you do this? Can you reach in? Come on, Bee. Come on. Right, Mac, have you had some? Barney, come here. Chip, do you want to try? Chip, what's this? What's in there, buddy? What's in there? Barney, do you want to try? No. No. Okay. We've had a few of them I had. Don't worry, guys. Do not fret. In 10 to 15 minutes, the dogs will have some fresh water back at the van. Oh, Barney has gone in. Let's see if he can figure it out. I don't think so. Bless you, buddy. Bless you, boy. Missy! I see you, Chipperoo. I see you, puppy. I see you, boy. Just checking in with their noses for those that didn't get a drink. Chip was one of them. It's mildly warm, but it's still wet. So we're not at a stage yet to have to worry too much. Not too much. As I say, fresh water is on the horizon. Frank with a very timely reminder to anyone who's tuning in and still staying with us to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. We'd love for you to do that. Of course you don't have to. It's maybe not your cup of tea. You maybe just here passing the time. But we go live every day around about the same time. We like to show off the little guys who I walk in the morning, and then in the afternoon we walk the more active dogs, the Labradors, the Pointers, the dogs that like a lot more space. And so occasionally we'll film those guys, but it's a lot less frequently, purely because I don't get the peace that these guys give. The bigger dogs will demand more of me. I need to throw balls, I need to do things with them, I need to keep them engaged. And I also do a lot of, let me show you, I do a lot of like hand signals with the dogs. So with one hand restricted, it can make it a little bit difficult. So like this would mean to go that way, which is to my right, but it might be, oh, it is your right as well, unless it flips it. I'm not sure, but that was my right hand, in case anyone's confused. Can we see Alfie? He's way back, just at the brow of the hill, just at the top. We'll see if we can lure him in. Alfie, come! He's coming. Do you see him now? Here he comes. We've been on for about 20 minutes and the dogs have been in great form. Thank you for staying with us till the end. If you haven't done so, remember to hit that subscribe button. You'll see these guys again in the next 24 hours. Until then, have a great day. Hope it's beautiful as it is for us as it is for you. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.